Valaris, whatever you want to call it. But let me know what it is that you really like me talking about in the vlog. It's actually really good. And then I just ended up doing the whole declutter and I don't really know why I did it. Guys, I forgot to show you before I started putting stuff away, but we're currently unpacking food. We've gone back to doing like different shops, so we feel a bit like uni students right now because James is currently wanting to go back to like red meat and stuff, which obviously I don't have. So we're going to be having a couple of weeks of different food, I think. So this is what I got in my food shop. I'll try and show you like as I'm putting stuff away, but it is kind of everywhere. But we've got peppers, classic, essential. We've got asparagus tips, cucumbers. We've got tender stem broccoli. I did get some avocados that are wedged in here as well, so they're just loose. And then I got 3 courgettes, because courgettes I just think are really handy for chucking in like stir fries and all that kind of stuff. They're just really easy, and they're also just like a nice little vegetable to have. So that's going to go back in. Then I've got some tempeh for some stir fries because I just really like it. This is to make some wraps if I want a quick, easy lunch, because sometimes I think convenience is just key. Like you need something you can just throw together. So I've got hummus and like avocado and stuff that can go in there as well. And then I've got some salmon, because I just really fancy salmon at the moment. I think where it's a bit warm today, I'm really fancying like different types of food. So we're gonna make some of those. Then we've got some of the little whole grain rye breads. These are really good to put avocado and like tomatoes and stuff on, or to be honest, like peanut butter and banana. Then I've got some wraps as well, like I said, for the wraps to do with chicken. Some soy yogurt to put with like granola and berries and stuff, or to put in smoothies. Some strawberries, raspberries and nectarines. I love nectarines at this time of year, so they're going to be just for like snacking or chucking on porridge and little bits like that. And then for veggies, I'm going to try and start buying a bit more frozen, but we don't have a lot of space at the moment, so I've just got some cauliflower and broccoli, and then I got my blueberries and raspberries, although these are miles cheaper at Aldi, so they're just going to last me probably a couple of smoothies, and then we're going to go back to Aldi for them because the Aldi bag was like twice the size and the same price. I'm really on the smoothie hype at the moment, and I also got some, where is it? Let me show you. I got some of this, so it's green tea with matcha, and I just thought I would try it because, as we know, I'm trying to cut down my coffee intake, so I thought it might be quite good to get myself something that is, like, still caffeine, but a little bit better for you, and I quite liked the fact that it had the matcha. I've popped a tiny little bit of honey in there, but I quite like green tea. I used to have it all the time, so we're going to give it a go, but I'm going to make another smoothie this morning. I'm on my smoothie hype right now. I think it's just because where it's getting a bit nicer outside, there's nothing nicer than having like a little smoothie just to make you feel really like, I don't know, it's just like a nice little summery thing, isn't it? So I'm going to try and do peanut butter and banana and just completely wing what goes in. So we're going to go for like the basics of like honey, vanilla, protein powder, peanut butter, banana. I think I'm going to do a whole banana. Should I do a whole banana or a half in a smoothie? Okay, I'll do a whole one. Okay. Oh, I don't think it was ready to be opened. I've put like a little bit of water in the bottom as well. I think it was like, I actually don't know how much water. I like mine quite watery. I know some people like them really thick. So I've gone for a little bit of water. And then I bought soy milk because soy milk was like 50p for a whole thing, whereas almond milk's a bit more expensive. So I thought for smoothies, we're just gonna go soy because it's cheaper. So I'm gonna just dribble a little bit of soy milk in there. 1 scoop of vanilla protein powder. This is the My Vegan one. We're also going to ignore my tan, guys. My tan needs to come off so badly. But this is the one that we get, so it's just the My Vegan vanilla one. My tan is so patchy. I really need to take it off. I was not moisturising the way that I should have been. And my tan is just not loving me right now. Like, it's so patchy, but we're going with it because my arms have been covered anyway. It's like the perks of it not being too hot is no one can tell what your tan looks like in real life. Right, that can sit upside down for a minute. I'm going to go for a teaspoon, I think, of peanut butter. It's not like the biggest scoop ever, but it's probably like 10 grams-ish. I don't really know. And then just to sweeten it up a little bit, we're going to go for honey. cakely. Let's see how thick that is. I think because of the banana, that might be quite thick. Do you know what? It's runny, but it's actually not too runny. Like, it's still thick to suck up the straw, but it's nice. It's actually really good. I have no idea on measurements, but I literally just threw in what I showed you. So if you want to recreate, that's basically what went in. But I'm going to have that, have my green tea, and then we're going to head into town because it's Easter Monday today. So James is off work still. He's had a whole week off. But we're going to head into town. He needs to get some shoes for a wedding we've got in a couple of weeks. Actually, it's next week. The wedding is next week. I think it's next Thursday. But we need to get some shoes for that. We need to get like random bits and pieces in town, and he also wants to buy potentially a book series. I can't remember what one he said it was, something I think, I can't actually remember, but he wants to get a book series, or he's going to go through the ones that are on the bookshelf anyway. So I think today's going to be quite a slow one, and then hopefully this afternoon I'll have time to dive into ACOTAR again, because I'm on Silver Flame, which is book number 5, and I think I'm like 100 pages in now, but it's taken me so long. So we got back from Dublin on Tuesday and I started it then, and I've not really had time to pick it up again until now. So we're nearly a week later. I was flying through those books. Like I read book number 4 in about a day and a half. Book number 3 took me about a week. So this is the longest it's taken me, but I just haven't had time. So we're going to try and have a good reading session this afternoon and fly through like as much as possible, because it is quite a beefy book. And then as soon as I finished, I decided, let me just bin this, hang on. And then I've decided, so my friend Amelia is the one who got me into ACOTAR. She's the one I went to 66 books with, etc. If you want to see that one, I would go back a vlog. I did like a giant book haul and a 66 books like discussion thing. If you don't know what it is, you need to know if you're into books. My god, it is heaven. But we bought loads of books together, and she has already flown through Iron Flame and Fourth Wing. So she told me that I need to read that series and then come back. Because I was like, oh, I don't know whether to do Crescent City, Throne of Glass, which is like finishes the Sarah J Maas universe. So you've got 5 ACOTAR books. Then I think there's Crescent City is 3, I want to say, and then Throne of Glass is 8, or the other way around. So we've still got like 11 books in the series or something nuts. So I think I'm going to go to Iron Flame, Fourth Wing, and then come back and do Crescent City, and then maybe do Throne of Glass. I don't really know, because knowing how slow I'm reading, I don't want it to take the whole year and then I'm still reading the same series. Like I kind of want to go into different realms a little bit as well. So I think I might do Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, and then maybe go to like a random little rom-com vibe, and then come back to Crescent City, and then we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go, because I do really want to read them all, and I know that there's a new ACOTAR coming very, very soon, and a new one in the series of Fourth Wing and stuff. So I think we're going to be very busy. I just wish I could read faster. Well, not faster. I wish I could read more often, because I don't read slow. I don't read slowly, but it's just that I don't have as much time to read as I could. So yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We are gonna see. But how cute is this? So we got this for Easter. James and I got like random little chocolates and stuff, but how cute is this? It's a little strawberry animal planter. So it's got strawberry seeds, animal grow bag, and compost in here. So we're going to start growing some little strawberries. We also need to plant our tomato plants and stuff at some point this week. I think it might be my task one evening just to plant out all of the seeds. We've got quite a few different ones this time. So we got like a big mix bag on Amazon. I'll leave it linked if you're interested, but it had like spinach, it had like herbs, it had cherry tomatoes, courgettes, loads of random stuff. So we're going to see what would be feasible to grow on the balcony and try that. And then we're going to do some flowers around the outside as well, because we've got a few little planters hanging over the edge, and I really want to just fill them with loads of flowers. We're going to use them as kind of a divider to the next balcony, so hopefully if we've got some flowers it gives us a bit more privacy, and then just, you know, to look nice, to be honest. So I want to get some really pretty bright coloured ones, but I need to get ready because we need to go to town. Good morning, gang. I'm only joking. This is actually from filming little videos, because I am having a day. Let me sip my little drinky drink. I'm having a day of filming content today. So it's Tuesday. We had Bank Holiday Monday yesterday. James and I basically just chilled on the sofa the whole day. Oh, I actually did do something. Let me show you. I did something really cool. So I have been expressing over the last couple of months that I really wanted to get back into like art. So if you didn't know already, I studied art / like graphics and stuff heavily in school. That was what I did my A-levels on. No, sorry, not my A-levels. My GCSEs were like art, graphics, French. I actually did really well in French. I did live in Belgium for a bit, fun fact about me. But yeah, so they did all of those kind of things. And one of the things I really wanted to get back into, because obviously my degree was also fashion, was doing art in some way, because I find it really relaxing. I just love doing it. I lose hours just like drawing or painting or expressing myself in some which way. So I bought a really inexpensive little watercolor set from Amazon. I'll leave it linked if you're interested, and it came with like pencils, paintbrushes, paper, like all that kind of stuff as well. And I painted Valaris. If you're reading ACOTAR, I don't know how you can see it best, maybe if I hold it kind of like that, but I painted a little like Valaris, whatever you want to call it. But I painted it. I think it's quite cool. I'm actually really impressed with it. But that's what I spent yesterday doing, and then I framed it and put it on my bookshelf because I thought, you know, it's my world that I created from, like, that's kind of slightly inspired by a picture I found that looks like Valaris, whatever you want to call it. But also from like imagination of how I picture it to look, although I couldn't quite get it to look exactly how I wanted. Like I wish the sky was a bit darker in it and stuff, and like everything was a bit more moody toned, and the light in the village was like a little bit better. Basically it was like the first time I painted in probably about 5 years, so I think it's a good first attempt. But that was kind of what I spent yesterday doing and reading and all that kind of stuff. And today we're heavy on the content. We are heavy on the content. I've had some really good ideas and like this burst of energy to just create today. So I really want to make sure that I'm getting as much as I can done. I think it's about 1 o'clock. I don't have a clock anywhere near me. I think it's about 1 o'clock. So I'm going to try and power through and get a few bits done while it's still light. And then I might be having friends over later, but I'm not sure because I have the world's most annoying headache. I don't sound like it because I'm like drinking an energy drink to try and pep me up, but I've had a headache since yesterday evening and it's driving me insane. So I'm hoping it leaves. If it doesn't, then I'm going to obviously cancel on my friends, which is really annoying. But if it does go, then obviously they're going to be coming over. We're going to be having an Eras tour evening, but I think I might try and see if we can do it next week instead, because I just feel a bit like a bit flat. My ideas for videos are very good and I think you're going to really like them. I'm going to do like a capsule wardrobe, but how to make your capsule wardrobe work for you video. So basically talking about how to like make a capsule wardrobe that fits your style rather than just looking like everyone else online, because everyone does quite similar sometimes. I'm also going to be talking about like simple ways to make your wardrobe look more stylish and that kind of neck of the woods. It's going to be a busy day. I'm going to try and vlog as much as I can because I know I can be really bad at remembering to vlog, but fingers crossed. I vlog a lot, and fingers crossed you love the content that I'm putting out. I'm really focusing on like quality at the moment over quantity, and like doing high quality, good content that maybe is like 1 video a day, as opposed to like churning out a few, and just really focusing on like what works and what looks good, rather than just being like video after video after video after video. So hopefully you like it. We'll see. I'm gonna get on with filming, but it's cute, isn't it? I'm really impressed. I'm off out for a quick mid-afternoon run. I've got my very dirty running trainers on. I've gone for shorts because it actually doesn't look that cold outside, and I think it was about 15 degrees when I looked. Long sleeve top, little running jacket, just because, I don't know, it makes me feel more covered up. I know that sounds really stupid, but it just makes me feel a bit more like, but I am gonna head out and do a little run, a little joggy jog. I think we're only gonna do like a 5k, but let's get going. I need to get this energy out because I've had that energy drink. Okay, I'm gonna get dressed because I'm off to see my friend and go to the cinema tonight. I think we're seeing, I can't remember what it's called, like Mother's Instinct or something. I don't know, but we're gonna go have a little cinema date. So I'm gonna pop on my outfit with you. So I'm just gonna put these another version leggings on, because I just, with like a big chunky white cardigan and this little gilet I've just got. I've linked them on TikTok shop, so I'll leave the TikTok link down below and you can shop the gilet on there. But these are another version. I wear another version leggings all the time, and they're long sleeve top and t-shirt as well. They are so comfortable, I can't even tell you. They're just like a really nice super soft like buttery fabric, really good for working out, but I would say arguably better for like just hanging around, you know, when you want some like loungewear but you don't want to be like in activewear but not actually activewear, if that makes sense. So like rather than just like hanging around the shops in your Gymshark leggings, you can just actually wear leggings that are more, does that make sense? I hope it does. Anyway, so we're gonna go for that. Then I'm going to go for the little vest with the built-in bra from Uniqlo. I mentioned them in the end of last week's vlog and I honestly love them so much. They're so comfortable and they just feel really nice. Like they're quite I mean, I don't really have anything to support, but I would say they're arguably quite supportive. So I'm going to put one of those on, and then, hang on, let me put this on and get back to you. Okay, so I've got that on. I'm just going to pop socks on. To be honest, I think I'm just going to go in trainers because it's nice and easy. And then the little puffer jacket I've got is like a gilet that's dark brown. I'll show you later when I put it on. And I'm just going to go for a nice chunky cable knit. This one's really old from H&M. I think I got it back in like maybe 2020, but it's so comfortable. It's really, really nice. So I thought if I pop this on, then I'm just laughing really, because I'll be nice and cozy. I do feel slightly like I look naked on the bottom half, slightly, like a little bit like I look naked, but I think it'll be all right because it's going to be dark. We're going to the cinema, it'll be fine. And then for my lips, I've got one of the YSL lipsticks. Let me just move you more into the sun so you can see. But I've got the new YSL Love Silk, or is it Love Silk or Love Shine? I think it's called Love Shine. But these are honestly gorgeous. This is called Nude Lingerie, and it's my favourite one of the collection. It's so beautiful. I think I showed you them earlier, but I think, to be honest, I'm just going to go like that. I was going to recurl my hair, but I don't know if I can really be bothered, because we're just going to sit in a cinema. And then I also need to quickly pop into M&S because I'm going to try and get myself a bag of popcorn. I also want to get a couple of little Easter bits for family members because we're going to see family for Easter, and maybe like some daffodils and stuff as well, because they're just quite cute and springy, and the sun is out even though it's freezing and it's been raining, but it feels quite nice and like springy. So I think maybe treat myself to some little flowers before we go in. But I will catch up with you in a minute, but I'm going to go carry on with some work. Afternoon. I'm off to the cinema. We're going quite early, so the viewing's at like 5 o'clock. But Ebony and I are going to see Mother's Instinct, which looks like quite a good film. I didn't really know what it was going to be, so I've just watched the trailer because she picked it. But it actually looks quite good. It's got Anne Hathaway in it, and I feel like if it's got Anne Hathaway in it, it'll be a good film, because I feel like she's never been in anything bad. Although I do see her and I just see Andy from Devil Wears Prada. That is who she is to me, forever and always. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a good one. So I am going to try and swing by M&S. That's my plan. I'm bundled up warm. It's like 14 degrees, but it definitely doesn't feel like 14 degrees. It feels really cold. And when I was out earlier, it felt a lot colder than 14, like when we had the door open at home and stuff. So I thought, you know what? We're just going to bundle up a little bit and just, I'll be fine. I'd rather be a bit too warm than a bit too cold. And this doesn't have sleeves anyway, so it'll be fine. But this is the coat that I was talking about when I was getting dressed. So it's quite cute. I like it. I'm really hoping if I'm in M&S I can find the, you know, they do like the popcorn bars that are like, sorry, the lighting's so bad. You know, they do the popcorn, what if I do this? If I like block it somehow, is that better? I don't really know if it is better. But they do popcorn bars that are like popcorn with sweets and chocolate and all kinds of stuff in. So I'm going to see if I can get hold of one of those. Oh, let me wait till the sun's, oh, the sun's going to be behind me the whole way now. Is that better? Okay. I'm going to try and find, you know, they do, I can't remember what the name is, but they're called like, they're like popcorn, but it's like popcorn in chocolate with like sweets and random things put in it as well. I'm going to try and find one of them because they are so delish, and I think I'm going to take a couple home for family for for Easter as well, because I think that would just be quite a cute little Easter thing rather than giving people like eggs. And I'm also going to give people daffodils like my grandma and stuff, because I don't think, well, in fact I know she loves chocolate, she's such a chocoholic. However, I know that she doesn't need more chocolate because she gets loads every single week. That woman has so much cake and chocolate in her house, it's crazy. So instead of giving her chocolates, I'm just going to give her some daffodils, I think. And I think that would be a nice little gift instead of the chocolate. But part of me is like torn because I really want to stop eating so much rubbish, because I do eat quite a lot of sweets and stuff. Like my diet recently, I wouldn't say it's been terrible because I do still eat well, but I would definitely say that I've not been like as healthy as I have been before. So I'm really trying to make sure that I get back on track with being healthy. So I'm gonna have dinner when I get home, and I'm gonna make myself sweet potato like chunks with tuna, because I don't know why, I'm just really craving it today. I sometimes really love it, sometimes I just don't really love tuna, but I'm really wanting that today. So that's gonna be my dinner when I get home, and I think I'm just gonna go for like, you know, the little bits. I also really want some grapes. I don't know why, but I'm craving like a sweet grape. You know when you've had too much sugar and you just feel rubbish? Like if I am not eating healthy, I really notice it in my skin, in my mood, in my energy levels, everything. I notice my change in diet so much, especially where I have been so healthy. I really notice it now when I'm not. So I'm just trying to make sure that I get back onto that, because even James has started being healthier and he keeps saying like it's just so much better for you, even down to like energy levels. He doesn't even have caffeine anymore. I'm still trying to wean the caffeine off. But we're getting there. Right, I'm gonna stop vlogging because I need to try and park my car and I'm not very good at that at the best of times, so I probably should go so that I can concentrate. Always sweet. Oh my god, stop it. Why do I want it just because it looks like a giant hot cross bun? Do you know my favourite thing? I just filmed a whole clip for about 5 minutes and it wasn't even recording. Don't you just love that? Don't you just love when that happens? But I was just chatting about running, so maybe you're not interested in that. Maybe you are, I don't know. But I was basically just saying that I'm mixing up my gym programming. So I am going to do 4 gym sessions a week and then 2 like 4+ K runs a week. So basically if I'm doing a mini run that's like 3K or 2K or like a 10-minute or whatever, we're just going to fit it into gym days. But I want to allow myself the days of the week where I can go for runs that aren't gym days as well, because I think that might be where I overdid it. Basically that was the whole gist of the conversation. But I'm on the way to the gym and I've got my pre-workout. I try a little bit not to have it as much anymore, or I'm having the caffeine free one a little bit more. But some mornings, like this morning, I just really struggled to get out of bed. It's nearly 8 o'clock, which is quite late for me. I try and get to the gym for like 6:30, but this morning we're going late and hopefully it's not too busy. I find this time's a bit weird because you get like the lull of people who've already gone to work before all the like mums from the school run and stuff come in, but sometimes it is really busy, or you get the teenagers because it's Easter holidays, so you get all the like 16-year-olds. That's really annoying because they come in packs. And they sit on things for hours. So like I've been in there before and I've spent a whole gym session, as in like I've done a whole workout for like an hour, and there'll be like 2 girls that are still sat on like the leg machine, like one of the leg machines, and it'll be a machine that like everyone kind of needs, and they're just sat on it, and it's very annoying, very, very annoying. So hopefully that doesn't happen this morning, but I'm going to try and smash out legs, try and do a bit of a something. I did go a bit too hard the other day, and to be fair, I'm not mad about it. My glutes were sore, but I did a bit too much, I think, on my glutes. I need to keep track of like what I've done, because I have fallen really out of the habit of like progressively overloading my weight. So we need to get back into that. But anyway, that's the whole waffle you don't really care about. So maybe I'm going to stop talking and we'll catch up in a bit. I don't really know what's in this vlog, if I'm honest. I've vlogged like really random stuff. I don't know if I've even talked to you that much. I feel like I've done a lot of clips but not a lot of talking, so hello. But I'll chat to you when I'm properly like able to speak and not just staring at the road and talking mindlessly. Oh gang, I don't know what to do about this lighting because it is just very annoying, but there's nothing I can do apart from do this. Like, it's not going anywhere. I haven't drunk any of this yet, but what's on today's plan? What do I want to do? I'm thinking maybe like, oh, you know when you change your fabric softener or your like thing, James picked up a different one and I can smell it, like I can smell that it's different, and I don't know how I feel about it, because you get used to your own fabric softener, don't you, like your own smell of washing, and I can smell it, which means it's different, and he thinks it's the same, but I'm 95% sure it's a different one that we've picked up. But he bought like a bulk one, like a massive one, but it smells really different. I don't like it. Oakley Coakley, we have, what's on this week? What should we do? So I could do like, do I want to do squats? I haven't done squats in a while. Anyway, this is quite yummy. This is like a sour watermelon pre-workout. I'll link it if anyone's bothered. I know a lot of you don't really care so much for the gym chat or like the fitness stuff, but let me know what it is that you really like me talking about in the vlogs, because I think sometimes it's really hard to make sure that they're like perfect for anyone watching, because some of you maybe really like me talking through skincare and stuff, some of you maybe like the montagey clips, some of you maybe like the camera died, but let me know what it is that you like watching in these vlogs. Like, what bits of the vlogs do you really love listening to, seeing? Do you want me to put more fashion in them? I try and not put too much fashion in the vlogs just because the other videos are so fashion heavy. But if you want me to include more of that, obviously we can do that as well. But just let me know, because I think it's really interesting to know what other people see and want, because I know what I like filming, but I'd love to know what you guys like seeing, because I basically just film and talk about whatever it is that's on my mind at that particular moment. Not me planning to vlog in a car wash and it being this noisy. I just had a moment of like sheer panic. I dropped my vlog camera while I was trying to put it on the tripod, and honestly I just had a moment of like, oh my god, if this breaks I don't know what I'm gonna do. You'd have been back to phone vlogs for a while. But honestly, the panic, I put 2 different batteries in that I thought were all charged and they weren't, and it just kept saying charge the battery, and I was like, oh my god, we're done for. But it's fine, she's back, she's alive, she's good. This camera lives another day. I know people slate the G7Xs quite a lot, but I vlog pretty much every single day. I use this camera way more than the average person, and in however many years of doing YouTube, I've only replaced it twice, I think this is my 3rd one, but I drop them all the time. Like, they're just a hazard. I know I replaced it to this one about maybe 2 years ago now, because the other one just had so much dust in that whenever I was outside it looked really bad, so that's why we got this one. But I might try and find out how you get dust out of the lens, because I know this one started to do the same thing, and I'm thinking if I can get the dust out of the lens it's actually fine to continue. Its lifespan is going to be fine, but I just had the moment of panic. But we're filming some videos. Anyway, we're filming some videos today, so I'm going to do a ways to style the satin skirt. I don't know if I've ever done one of these. I don't know if I've ever done a styling of a satin skirt, but I'm going to get it done for you because I get asked all the time about my satin skirts, and I also wear them a lot. So I thought I would do, like, I've got actually 8 outfits in front of me, so it's going to be quite a big styling video, but I thought 8 outfits, styling them different ways. And obviously, like, yeah, I just thought it was quite a good one. Sometimes I do 6, sometimes I do 8. It honestly depends on the variety of outfits that I can come up with, because if I can only think of like 6 outfits that are different enough, then I'll only do 6. Whereas if I can think of 8 that look different enough to each other, I'll do 8. But it really just varies on that, to be honest. I just don't want them all to look too similar. But for this one, I've got a mix of, how many dressy ones have I got? I've got 1, 2, 3 dressy, 2 that are kind of like mid, and then the others are casual. So we've got quite an array of thingies, but I'm going to try mixing it up a bit. Normally I film and do everything in the living room, so like I like do the videos in the mirror and stuff, but we're going to mix it up today. So we're going to try and do the like Instagram content in here, so like my tripod, and then try and use this background, because I'm really loving this corner at the moment. I just think it looks really nice. I do want to get some matte thingies for the picture frames though, just because you can see the window a bit, but other than that, absolutely fine. I'm going to change these back to my summer prints as well at some point, so I basically just like have them sat behind. I basically have the summery ones sat behind, and then I just switch them out when it comes to the new season. So we're going to try and do that at some point, because my summery ones I do really love, and they're going to come back for the summer months, but for now we're sticking with the Tay Tay lyrics. I'll link these if I can actually. So this one here, I don't know if you can really see, but this is like a playing card that's got 222, and it says trust that everything is aligning for you. And then we've got the This Is Our Place, We Make the Rules one. That's the Tay Tay one. These are just pictures I found on Pinterest that I printed off and put in the frames. I think I maybe mentioned it in the vlog when I did it, but I just printed off pictures off Pinterest, and then used frames that I'd already got on the wall. So basically made it fit to what was already there, and I really like it. I think it looks quite cool. It's quite a nice like mix, because the beiges are the same colour and stuff. But I better get on and film. What time are we at? 10 to 12. 10 to 12. I haven't had no coffee this morning yet, which is good. I had a green tea with matcha, and I've had my pre-workout, so that was like more than enough caffeine, and I'm just going to be chugging away on water throughout filming. Although I did just eat a big breakfast, and I'm like, you know, and you just feel very full, because I had my greens and my breakfast, and I've swigged some water, and I've had my green tea and stuff in the last like 2 hours. So I'm like, but we're gonna do it, we're gonna get going, we're gonna do the thing. Let's see how we go. Do I regret this already? A little bit, but I thought, do you know what? Let's go through my boxes on top of the wardrobe, because it's all of my like bikinis and summery stuff, and like actually some of the stuff that I'm potentially going to wear. So we've got a wedding next week, and I thought I'd try and get out this little Zara number and try it on and see, because I wore this to a wedding. I'll put a picture on the screen, but I wore it to a wedding about 2 years ago, and I really liked it. So I thought maybe this is a potential that could be worn again. And I've also just got random dresses and stuff in here that I just wanted to get out anyway. So I think I'm going to keep the really summery stuff up, like my little rat and boa zebra number, and those kind of bits. I'm also going to keep my sparkly bits up there and my bikinis and stuff, but I just want to organise it, go through it, like make sure there's nothing that I definitely don't want to like part with, because some of it I know that I probably won't wear, or it's stuff that, you know, maybe doesn't fit anymore or whatever. So I think I need to just like go through it, basically. We're going to do bikinis last, because honestly I just can't even tackle that one. But I've got like this cute little broderie shirt, which I really like, but I feel like because it's not long sleeves, will I wear it? I'm not sure. I'm going to keep it for the summer, and we'll see. Maybe I put it in the cupboard actually. That one can go into the cupboard. I've also got like little flippy skirts and stuff. These are the kind of thing that I know will definitely be like height of summer, so I'm not going to get them out just yet. Same with like little shorts and stuff. So I don't want to have them out right now, but I know that they'll probably be coming out soonish. I also have like this set, which I only really wear on holiday. This is actually from Boohoo, but it's really cute. It's like a little like shirt and trousers. It's quite old. I think I got it maybe 2 years ago now, but it's really nice for summer. So it stays in the box. I don't know how to best organise this. I'm thinking have like all my occasion-y bits here, so I can put like my rat and boa dresses into here, and then maybe put like a line of the wintry bits. I need to organise them better. There's such chaos at the moment, because with the summer switchover, but also adding in like sparkly things and stuff, like it's just become a bit carnage, to be honest with you. So sparkly bits are going to go in. This jumpsuit I think can come out. This is an And Other Stories one that I've had for honestly years. I really like it. It's just like a slinky one with a little tie at the front. So that one can go into the wardrobe. My infamous little white Ralph Lauren shorts. These get worn quite a lot. These can come out. Got some little linen shorts. These actually go with my linen blazer, so maybe we get those out, because I do wear it as a little suit sometimes, which is quite cute. This set, I'm unsure whether I keep it. I need to try it on. I got this one on Amazon. It's like a little printed maxi skirt and a bandeau top. To be honest, I think I would wear it because it is quite cute. So I'm going to try it on and we'll see. I think it's probably going to end up back in the box for summer, because I've got trips coming up and stuff that would be perfect. But maybe we bring it out. I'm not sure. Okay, there's a matching shirt to this somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. So we need to find that one. More dresses that can come out. These are more like summery ones. To be honest, I probably might put them in the wash. Actually, I don't know. This one's a Revolve number. It's really cute. It's like a little tie front one. This one always gets worn on holidays. It's so nice and cute and floaty. Okay, let me... I'm doing this in the most chaotic way. I didn't think about making this into a whole video, because honestly, I don't think it's going to be like the most thrilling of content for a whole video. But I thought I would make it into this one, just so that you can see what I'm thinking, what I'm doing. And we can have a little play around. I'm going to try and replace some of the coats that are hanging in the long wardrobe with some of my long dresses. These ones are both from Free People. It's the same dress times 2, but I do wear them quite a bit when the summer comes out. So when the sun comes out, so they're going to go into the wardrobe. And then what I'm going to do is maybe pop coats into here, like some of my thicker coats, if they fit. I don't know if they're going to fit. I don't want to like completely change my wardrobe over, because to be honest, a lot of my wardrobe is quite like year round. Obviously some of the coats and stuff I don't really wear all the time, but because they've got a specific home, there's no point changing them out. And I also don't really have anywhere else to put them, so I'm only really swapping the odd little thing. I'm not swapping like everything out. It's just like these to give some more space for the dresses, because this is my only hanging space. So hopefully these ones will cram in. And then I can use that box as the like summery bits. I do still have some coats that could probably do with going away, but maybe I cram them in James's wardrobe. Maybe. Right, let's pop these away. Ordinarily I would put these kind of ones up the top as well, but because I've got the wedding and stuff coming up, I'm going to keep out the dresses that I'm wearing for those occasions all on one hanger, just because I know I need them all in the next like week or so. Right, swimwear I have a lot of, because I go on a lot of trips, or I used to anyway, so that can be sorted in 2 shakes. Right, let's do some summery bits. I'm thinking try and keep this as like a holiday box, so like the things that I only really get out when I go abroad. There is sandals and like Birkenstocks, they can actually come out, but the sandals I think can stay in here, because like the flip-flops are probably only really going to be when I'm away. I feel like I've emptied up the top, but I need to now pull some bits out to make space. So maybe I'll pull out a few little bits, but let's go through swimwear, because I know for a fact some of this either doesn't fit or I'm not going to want to wear it. So this one I know I will wear. This is my new one that I got from Vinted. If you haven't seen the Vinted haul, it's just my little peachy number. If I can find the bottoms, they are somewhere in here. I was like, they're so bright, how am I missing them? Okay, they can go back in. I'm going to try and minimise down my swimwear a little bit, because there is a lot. This one I think I'm going to sell, because I just don't really love the colour on me. It's quite vibrant, so I don't think it washes me out a little bit, so I think I'm going to sell that one. I also have this swimsuit. I need to try it on, but I don't think this one fits me. I think it's a bit big. It's like a khaki swimsuit. I think that one's going to go. I do have the matching bikini of it actually that is staying, because I really like the bikini if I can find the bottoms. I'm going to try and keep everything in the box, like in its set, so that I don't get confused with things. But I actually have a lot of swimwear that I've had for a really long time. I can kind of talk you through it a little bit as I go through, because there is, like I said, quite a lot that's been in here for a while. Some of it's newer, some of it I got in Bali and stuff last year, but a lot of it is like older bikinis. I try not to buy swimwear too much. I like to have like my staple bits. So this is one that I got in Bali. It's like a little nudie colour, and then it's got a cute little top. I can't show you it in the easiest way, but it's got a cute little top. I got that one in Bali. That one was kind of expensive for Bali actually. I think it was like £40, but I really like the shape of the bottoms and stuff, so I don't mind investing when I know it's one that I'll wear a lot. This one was so cheap in Bali. I think this one cost me like £2 or something, but it's like a petrol blue colour, and then it's got a matching triangle top as well, but really gorgeous colour. I absolutely love this one. I saw the colour and I just knew I had to have it. Like, there was no doubt in my mind that it had to come home. So we bought her. I think there's maybe one more Bali one. Maybe, I'm not actually sure, but I think there's another Bali one somewhere. Last time you saw me, I think I was in the middle of doing that little decluttery summer clear out vibe, which I'm not really sure why I started when I started it, but we did it. It was fine. It's now cleared out. I honestly couldn't tell you why I started doing it. I think I was looking for, oh no, that was it. I was looking for a wedding guest dress for a wedding that we've got coming up, and then I just ended up doing the whole declutter, and I don't really know why I did it, but it's quite handy because it means now I have actually organised it, and I've got a few bits that are going to be going on Vinted soon. So they're not up currently just because I'm waiting on a couple of bits, because I might be working with Vinted, which is really exciting. But honestly guys, like my procrastination, I've been really productive but also procrastinated to the highest degree recently, and I don't really know why, so I'm going to apologise for the fact that the vlogs have been a bit all over the show. I've just gone through a bit of a weird transition. Like, sometimes every now and then I just go through a weird, like, I don't really speak to anyone, I don't really do anything, and I kind of just like sit back and work, and that's kind of what's happened the last few weeks. I've got loads of stuff going on behind the scenes for the Good Vibes Club. I don't know if I mentioned it in this vlog or last week's vlog or something, but basically we've put it on pause for a little bit, so we're coming back for a season 3 very, very soon, but I thought I'd put it on pause and end season 2 about 20 episodes in, which is roughly what season 1 was as well, and it means I can kind of get all the bits edited, get it all sorted, like do everything to come back better for season 3, and then I'm not like chasing my tail with it. I also really want to set this space up so that I can have people come to my house to do them if I know them well enough. I'm not going to do it with every guest, but like if it's a guest that I know really well, let's say for example if Tash comes back on, or if I have someone that I just know, this makes so much sense because I can like make them a cup of tea, we can sit and have a chat on like the 2 parts of this sofa, and it will just feel a bit more cozy and stuff. And I've got the microphones, like we can do that whole situation, it'll be fine. So I think that will be really fun and that will work really well. But yeah, it's gonna be a whole new thing. I've got loads of exciting things planned. I also really need to get my bum in gear and start planning the next event, because the events, I have the idea of what I want to do for the next one, and I've got a few ideas for different ones. But I've currently put it on pause a little bit, just because I've got so much other stuff that's happening at the moment, and like different bits and pieces of the house, like family dramas, like all the things are going on at the moment. So I have just, that's kind of been the last thing on my mind. But we are going to be doing more events. I'm not going to be doing them like super regularly. I have been asked before if I'm going to be doing like regular, like a few a month or anything. That was never really the aim with it. Like the aim with it was just to kind of have like maybe one a month, maybe one every other month, like just really chilled, super sporadic, nothing too much, just as like a little way to like make friends and do that kind of stuff as well. It's not going to be like the big thing, like it's not going to be that I am an events company. Maybe I'll change my mind on that, maybe I'll end up doing more of them, but they are quite a lot to plan by myself. It's not saying I'm going to do them by myself forever, but they are quite a lot to plan. So me and Tash were going to do them together. However, we have taken about a month and a half to even organise one day to try and organise the next event that's coming up. So I actually need to have a chat with her. I need to sort that out, because we really need to get that one in motion, because that's like a time crunch one. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be good. There's going to be a lot coming. But this week was really good. I feel like I had a really good chill week. We did a really good food shop. We've been eating much healthier. We've cut back on our sugar intake, because my sugar intake was getting out of control. So I started trying to just sort my diet out, because my skin was getting really bad, which is kind of another reason that I wasn't wanting to be on camera as much. Like my skin has just been breaking out so much, and I didn't want to be like constantly looking at editing and like seeing my face when it's like spotty and stuff, because it just doesn't make me feel good. It really doesn't make me feel good. I know it's normal, I know we all get them, but it just wasn't making me feel my best. So basically that's that. I'm gonna end this vlog here, because I need to carry on with the week that I'm currently in. It's currently Monday afternoon. Yeah, it's nearly 1 o'clock on Monday. So I need to carry on with doing this week's vlog. But I've just been to the garden centre, which is very exciting. James and I bought some plants for the balcony. So basically what we've done is we're selling the bits that we don't want anymore on Facebook Marketplace. Like, so any bits in the house that we sell on Facebook Marketplace, we're keeping the cash, because obviously most of Marketplace is cash. And then we're using that cash to like do little bits to the flat that we're in now. Not big things, like we're not changing loads of furniture or anything like that. But with the balcony, there's going to be a whole video coming. But we've already got the hanging baskets and all that kind of stuff, but we're going to be getting rid of this sofa, like armchair that we've got out there, and we're going to be putting a bistro set. We're going to buy some planters. We're going to sell our little side table. We've got a spare mattress we need to sell. So basically when those bits sell, we're going to buy, hopefully secondhand. I'm really trying to look for like eBay or, I know Gumtree's not really a thing anymore. Is it a thing? Maybe I'll have a little look, I don't know. But Marketplace and stuff, we are just looking for a bistro set. Although people seem to be selling them for the same price as brand new, which is kind of annoying. And there's not one that I love that's any nearby. So we're going to have a little look and see. But I'm really hoping I can make it like a little oasis out there. I'm so excited. Like my vision for it is just going to look so good. Because I love our balcony and I love sitting out there. But I want it to feel like a calm, like beautiful little space that I love sitting in and spending time in. So it'll also be cute to have little date nights and stuff out there when we've got like, I have a vision, like the little bistro table, like we can put little, like put some little candles on there, put a little tablecloth, have a date night out there, have our little lights going around the outside, like it'll just be so beautiful. So really excited for that, excited to be able to read a book out there and have a coffee and stuff. Like I love my balcony so much. I wish it was a garden, but I do love it being a balcony, so that's okay. It's kind of like an oasis in the sky, because we've got, I don't know if you can really see because of the lighting right now, but this is like all trees. We just look onto nothing but trees. So yeah, that's gonna be really fun. But I need to end this vlog and I need to start the vlog for this coming week. So I'm gonna stop talking to you and I'm gonna start talking to you again in 7 days time. Thought that I'd be here